And welcome back to the Morning Blend, where we are continuing our stroll through Shorewood. Well, when a loved one passes away, it's difficult to even think straight. For 120 years, our next guests have been providing comfort, security, and dignity to families during their greatest time of need. And we're here with Patrick and Kyle Feerick. They are 4th and 5th generation family members of Feerick Funeral Home. Thanks for being here, you guys. Father-son.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, absolutely. I wouldn't say that it's exciting to have a funeral home here, beside the fact that I know you too well.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I mean, you know, to be able to carry on something that, you know, was started by my great-grandfather, Kyle's great-great-grandfather, we're just very proud to be able to continue helping families through these difficult times.
And you guys are celebrating a special anniversary. Now, this is your great-grandfather, William?
Yes, that's my great-grandfather.
He looks dashy. He looks tall. Was he a tall dude?
He was tall. I think he was 6'2".
He looks like my dad.
He does, seriously.
Well, some people say that. You know,
yeah, put you in a little black and white, and there you go.
Right, there you go. just that easy.
Yeah, so this is a special year, though, an anniversary for you guys.
Yes, 120 years.
That's huge.
Helping families through hard times.
And, you know, it is. I think having lost my father and many family members, it is the worst time. It's something you never wish to go through, but every one of us will have an experience with going through the death of a loved one. Right. And at that time, you're in shock. You haven't even begun to deal with grief. You know, you're just a disaster. And you need people like you who understand what it means to have comfort and dignity in that time of need.
Well, people are, I mean, they're counting on us to help them through. I mean, this often is definitely the hardest time or the hardest thing that someone will ever go through in their lifetime. And for us to be able to make it as memorable as it possibly can be, that's the goal, you know, and to try to be there for each different family member because each one is handling this differently.
Absolutely. Yeah. And for you, Kyle, was it just sort of a, you know, you had to go into the business, or do you love being in the business?
I really do. And my dad was great, and he, you know, when I was a teenager, you know, and through college, said, you know, you don't have to do this, you know, you just do what you want to do. And so I have. I've worked at the funeral home, and I've done my music.
Yes, you are the mortician-musician. Yeah. Here's a little video of you singing on the blend, so if people recognize your face but not in a suit, this is why. Yep. You sing around and perform around town, and you are, you know, one of the things I don't think about when I think about morticians is being so vibrant and exciting and happy, but, you know, you have to have a very calm, you know, a demeanor at times, but you are just, you really celebrate life.
That's the goal.
I think for Kyle, with his music, it creates a great balance for him.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, it's a very difficult job. I mean, it's such an emotional, you know, you can't help but get intertwined with these people's lives, and you want to find out as much about the person that we're honoring as you can, because that way we're able to help them really personalize the service.
Yeah, absolutely.
And, you know, I mean, because it is such a difficult time, you know, you just have to ask a lot of questions and listen carefully, so we're able to really help them.
And I think listening is the key, because at that time, all you want to do is tell stories and talk and make sure that everybody knows as much as they truly can about your loved one. And with death also comes life. And you have a new birth in your family, another generation.
That's right, yeah.
What is his name, Oli?
Ollie.
Ollie, that's right.
It's Oliver Henry Feerick.
Oh, so Ollie, so cute.
I have a 3.5-year-old daughter, too, Lily. So we have Lily and Ollie.
Oh, that's so sweet.
So this
Grandpa.
is the possible 6th generation coming up.
Yeah, right? So you're like, sorry, but you don't have a choice.
It's like, hey, come on. 6 generations, that's a good thing.
I don't care what your passions are. This is what you're doing. This is exciting. I think it's wonderful to be a part of such a great family business and truly be with people who understand the needs of what's going on. Well, what is your, I mean, this is an odd question, but what is your favorite part about what you do?
I think knowing that we have served a family well, and they're walking away with feeling that this was as memorable as it possibly could be, and we really honored somebody that they loved so much very well. You know, I mean, they look back and say, boy, we honored Dad well, or we honored Mom well, and it's that's the reward, is knowing that you've done everything you could possibly do to help them honor someone they loved
And survive that time.
and survive that time.
It's very
Yeah.
true. Well, I hope I don't see you soon.
No, this is fine, out and about, but no.
Yeah, maybe
You know,
on the street up by, City Market,
yeah.
walking around.
We don't get a lot of visitors. It's just,
So stop in and say hi to the Feericks before you won't get to see them again. FeerickFuneralHome.com. They're a wonderful family-owned, 120 years of generations serving our community. 414-962-8383 is the phone number to call. And you're right on East Capitol Drive, right in Shorewood. Thanks for being here.
Thank you,
you.
Tiffany. Thank you
Congrats
so
on
much.
Ollie, too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
I'm
you.
excited to meet him.